This video is sponsored by Remote HQ.
Hey photographer, Jessica Whitaker here, and we are in my very festive bathroom to film my first ever holiday gift guide for photographers. I wanted to do something that wasn't super gear focused, and I didn't want anything to be too expensive. So I have a variety of different price points depending on your budget, but I wanted to keep these also pretty clever because I don't know about you, but I have received one too many camera lens mugs, and it's time to give the photographer in your life something that they actually want and can use in their business. The first gift is what inspired me to go forward with my own gift guide, which is Remote HQ. They are a conferencing digital workspace. This is not a software, it's all browser based, which actually makes it so much more convenient for you. With Remote HQ, it's essentially a virtual office. So they combine video conferencing, which is what we are all doing, and we're all doing it on one of two very outdated video conferencing software. In conjunction with the video, you can also have other apps and tools pulled up at the same time. You can do screen sharing, and you can enable people to control your screen as well. I could see photographers using this in their business in two big ways. Number one is with video conferencing and collaboration with a team, or if you're outsourcing with people. And I could also see it being used with our clients. So the one thing that would come to mind is if you are having a difficult client situation, maybe they're unhappy with their images, but they're having a hard time articulating what they don't like about them. Imagine you pull them into this where you can pull up the photos, you could walk them through, they're able to pick out what they want changed. Or think about it on the flip side, you could even extend your services where they could pick out their images, maybe for an additional fee because it's additional time for you. But there are so many different ways that you can use this program, and it's affordable too. You can get started for $15 a month, but they are giving my subscribers 3 months free when you use the code Jessica Whitaker at checkout. I'm going to have Remote HQ linked down below. It is amazing, and I'm really excited for you guys to check it out. My second gift idea is a physical product, and this is related to gear, but it's nothing super technical. It's lens filters. Now, there's lots of different types of lens filters out there, but I want to speak specifically about an ND filter. You can kind of see in this light how it almost has a violet reflection to it. If you're a portrait photographer and you struggle shooting in any kind of direct sun, or if you find yourself struggling where your client is in the shade but then the background is bright, this little guy is going to be a game changer. This was described to me from Emilio at Institute of Code, which is where I teach at their social media boot camp, as putting sunglasses on your lens. This filter, it's called a neutral density filter, reduces the amount of light coming into the camera. This is awesome. The Polar Pro ones are a bit more expensive. They're above $100, but they're amazing quality. However, if you just search ND filter, I think that you would be able to find a more affordable alternative. But I will have my affiliate link with Polar Pro down below, and I believe I have a coupon code as well. These are really some of the best of the best. The third gift is another physical gift, but I don't have it because I pre-ordered it. It's the Artist of Life workbook. And the reason I can speak to this as a recommendation is because they sent me a digital download while I wait for the physical journal to come in. Oh my goodness, if you have somebody in your life who loves to put pen to paper, they love to plan, organize, but they also love to set goals and dream and brainstorm, this is such an awesome workbook planner. It's not something where you have, it's not a daily or monthly planner, but it's more about setting goals throughout the different seasons or the different quarters, just as you go throughout 2021. My fourth gift is another physical product, and that is studio paper. So studio seamless paper is basically a solid backdrop on a big roll of paper that you can use as a photography backdrop in a little DIY studio. So if you have somebody who does content creation, they're starting a new business, let's say they're just into self-portraits, or you guys like to take photos together, I think that this would be a really fun gift. It's affordable. You can get a roll for $40. You can also get a smaller roll that's maybe 30 inches wide for 20 bucks, but I recommend the $40 one because it's about 52 inches, so you can fit 2 people in the frame. This would be really thoughtful because there's so many different colors that you can choose from for your friend. So maybe if your friend is starting a new brand business project and they have their branding colors, you can pick their hero color and maybe a neutral. So for me, my hero color is bright yellow, and my neutral, well, my version of neutral is a light pink. I think that there's so many different routes you can go with providing somebody studio paper, and I'll link down below and on the iCard here my video where I walk you through my top suggestions for color. There's lots, it's almost an overwhelming amount of color options on Savage, which is the brand I recommend, that I think you could get a little bit too overwhelmed. So before you go to buy, check out that video because I'll guide you through from a photographer's perspective, especially if you are buying for a photographer and you're not one yourself, different color options that they might like. We're getting towards the end, but I wanted to throw in 3 more gift ideas. So this would be a great gift for somebody who is doing a lot of couple photography, or maybe they're just very shy and they want some background music playing so there's no awkward silence. Would be a Bluetooth speaker. There's lots of different price points for a speaker. It's not something that us as photographers would buy for ourselves. We would probably go for something like an external hard drive or a new SD card before we bought a speaker. So there you go. This gift isn't anything physical or online. It's more of a gesture. And if you are a photographer and your friend is a photographer, I think gifting them your time to do a branding session or content creation that's all about them. So me and my friends get together and we shoot outfit photos of each other that we can use for content and for branding. But how amazing would it be if you make the whole afternoon all about your friends so that they can get double the amount of photos and it can be a whole experience. Second to last gift idea is building out a styling kit. So this can include a lint roller, safety pins, chalk. This could include a Tide to Go pen, hair comb that can be easily washed and sanitized. There's so many different things that you could put into this styling kit, and you could even get a kit by just doing a travel bag, or they even have on Amazon some clear plastic, kind of soft plastic kits. I think that this would be really awesome and thoughtful because it's all of these things that us as photographers think, oh my gosh, I wish I had a safety pin on me right now at shoots, and then we forget once we get home. So I started this mini series over on my Instagram Reels, which if you're not following along on Instagram, that is where you can get daily tips, tools, and resources for your photography business. And the styling tool Reels have been such an awesome hit. So check out the Reels over on Instagram because I also have some hair products. I have lots of different ideas that you can include into the kit. And this is something very thoughtful because it is taking you a little bit of extra time to get together all of the items. Last but certainly not least would be an experience, which is also going to support other small businesses, and that is gifting a gift certificate for a local photography studio. This could be a photo studio or it could be an Airbnb, but gifting 3 hours to a location could be such an awesome way for you to spend time with your friend. Maybe you're gonna find a model, or maybe it's just gonna be you guys together, but this can be such an awesome way to get creative and to get outside of your own space. I know at least for Seattle and for Los Angeles, tons of studios are taking all of the necessary precautions to keep it safe and sanitary. So you're gonna wanna look into that to make sure that the studio you will be gifting them hours to is taking all the precautions. But I think that this is an amazing, thoughtful gift and experience. I hope you enjoyed my 2020 gift guide for photographers. You can pass this along to somebody as a hint or share it with other photographers in your community. Be sure to hit subscribe so you're the first to know when new photography tutorials for your business come out. You can follow along on Instagram at Jessica Whitaker for daily tips, tools, and resources for your business. And if you're looking to join a kind, encouraging, and inclusive photography community, check out my Build and Bloom Facebook group. It's free to join, and I would love to see you there. I believe in you. I believe in your business. Happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.